Most people wake up and immediately hand the day over to whoever texted them first. You do it too. Your eyes open, your hand reaches for the phone, and before your feet touch the floor, someone else has already told you what to feel. That is not a morning. That is a surrender. And the strange thing is, nobody forced it on you. You volunteered. Here is what it costs. Not today. Today you'll survive. But stretch it over a year, and you'll notice something you can't unsee. You'll be reacting to a life instead of building one. 10 years of borrowed moods, borrowed urgency, borrowed opinions about who you are. And the worst part isn't failure. The worst part is a life that was decent enough that you never questioned it, and never yours. Think of your mind as soil. Not a machine you fix, not a muscle you force. Soil. Whatever falls on it grows. Doubt falls, doubt grows. Nothing falls, weeds grow anyway, because soil never stays empty. The first hour of your day is the hour you decide what gets planted. 5 lines, said out loud, on purpose, before the world plants something for you. 1. Say, today is not owed to me. You know the feeling of a Tuesday that dissolves. You were awake for 16 hours and can't name one of them. Most people fail here because they mistake gratitude for a mood, something that arrives when life is going well. It isn't a mood. It's a lens you put on manually. Say it out loud. Today is not owed to me. Then name one specific thing you'd miss if it vanished tonight. Not my family, too big, too abstract to feel. The particular way the kitchen sounds before anyone else is up. Specificity is what makes gratitude land in your chest instead of your vocabulary. Do it in 20 seconds. Then get up. 2. Say, I am the one who decides what today means. Something will go wrong before noon. A message that stings, a delay, a person who doesn't see you. And here's where most people lose the day, not in the event, but in the story they attach to it within 4 seconds. He ignored me. It's starting again. I always end up here. The event was neutral. The story was yours, and you wrote it fast and badly. So write it slower. When something lands hard today, wait 4 seconds before you narrate it. That gap is the whole battle. 4 seconds is the difference between a person things happen to and a person who decides what things mean. Failure becomes feedback. Delay becomes information. Rejection becomes direction. Not because you're pretending, because you took the pen back. 3. Say, I do the hard thing first. You already know which thing. It's been on your list for 11 days and it takes 40 minutes. You're not avoiding the work, you're avoiding the feeling of starting the work. And that feeling only exists before you start. Most people fail because they wait for motivation, which is a mood, and moods don't take orders. So don't order the mood. Order the clock. Pick the hard thing before you check a single message, and give it a start time, not a duration. Not, I'll finish the proposal. Just, at 7:40, I open the document. You will not want to. Do it anyway. And notice something. 12 minutes in, the dread is gone. It was never in the work. It was in the doorway. 4. Say, I am becoming, not fixed. You have a sentence you say about yourself. I'm just not disciplined. I'm bad with money. I'm not a morning person. You've said it so often it feels like observation instead of what it is, instruction. You're not describing yourself. You're programming yourself, out loud, daily, for free. People fail here because they think the sentence is true. It was true once, about a version of you that no longer runs the body. So catch it today. One time, when that sentence surfaces, add 3 words, so far. I haven't been consistent, so far. 2 words of humility. 1 of possibility. Then take one action that contradicts the sentence, however small. The sentence dies from evidence, not from argument. Music. 5. Say, I will be the same person when nobody is watching. This is the quiet one. Nobody claps for it. It's the receipt you keep when the total was wrong in your favor. The set you finish when the gym is empty. The message you answer honestly when a small lie would be easier and nobody would ever find out. Most people fail here because integrity feels like something you owe other people, so they only pay when others are present. It isn't for them. It's the only real proof you have that you're the person you claim to be. Everything else is testimony. This is evidence. Today, catch one moment where cutting the corner would cost you nothing. Don't cut it. Nobody will know. You'll know, and you're the audience that matters. 6. Guard the first hour like it's expensive, because it is. You felt this, you check one thing, and 40 minutes later you're anxious about someone else's life. That first hour sets your nervous system's baseline for 14 more. People fail because they try to quit the phone entirely, lose by 9 a.m., and conclude they have no willpower. You don't need willpower. You need distance. Charge the phone in another room tonight. That's it. Not a philosophy, a plug in a different wall. Discipline is mostly architecture. 7. Repeat them out loud, not in your head. Silent thoughts don't stick. Your body doesn't register them as commitments, it registers them as noise. And your mind produces 60,000 pieces of noise a day. Speak the 5 lines aloud, even mumbled, even feeling ridiculous in your own kitchen. The moment you hear your own voice say a thing, it becomes testimony instead of a passing thought. 30 seconds. Say them badly. Say them anyway. 8. Say them on the days you don't believe them. This is where nearly everyone quits. Day 9, when the words feel hollow and hypocritical, and you think, I'm just performing. Yes, you are. That's how it works. You don't say them because they're true, you say them until they are. The soil doesn't ask whether you believed in the seed. It only responds to what you put in it. Say them on the flat days. Especially then. Here's the thing underneath all 5. You are already talking to yourself all day long, thousands of sentences, most of them unkind. None of them chosen. You've never had the option of silence. Your only choice was ever between words you selected and words that selected you. That's it. That's the whole thing. You're not adding a practice to your morning. You're taking authorship of a conversation that was happening whether you showed up or not. So, today is not owed to me. I decide what today means. I do the hard thing first. I am becoming, not fixed. I am the same person when nobody is watching. Say them out loud. Say them before the phone. Say them on the days they feel like a lie. Tomorrow morning, before anything else, say all 5. Out loud. 30 seconds. That's the whole ask. Because nobody is coming to hand you a different life. It gets built in small, unwitnessed mornings by a person who decided what to plant before the world could plant something for them. 10 years from now you will be someone. The only question is whether you chose him or whether you let the noise decide. Music.